Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I will be doing a 3-look 1 palette video. This is the MAC Stranger Things collection. This is the Hawkins Class of 1986 eye palette. This is what it looks like on the inside, and we're going to do 3 looks with it. So without further ado, let's get started.
So to start off my eye look, as usual, I'm using my Too Faced Born This Way Jumbo Concealer all over the lid, and then taking the Real Techniques setting brush just to blend that across the lid and take any excess product off so we have a nice even base. This palette is absolutely stunning, and for this look I'm going to take that matte pink, and I'm going to take a fluffy brush from Morphe and pop that straight into my crease and use this as my transition colour. I'm just taking a smaller fluffy brush in that pink shade to blend the shimmer and the matte together in the outer V. And then I'm taking this soft highlighting shade and I'm patting that on the inner corner as the highlight for this eye look. I'm also going to take a bit of this under the arch of the brow and just blend everything all together so it's nice and seamless. On the waterline, I'm taking this nude pencil by Essence just to cancel any redness and keep my eyes nice and bright and open. And then I'm going to go in with some mascara and some false lashes. For blush, I was only able to get my hands on one out of the 2 blushes released for this collection, and it was the darker red tone. I really wish I had been able to get the hot pink. It's absolutely gorgeous. But anyway, for this look, I'm just taking a tiny little bit and popping that on my cheeks, and then taking one of the 2 lip glosses I was able to get my hands on. I'll have everything listed down below in the description. I can't remember everything off the top of my head, but that is the first look completed. To start off the second look, as usual, taking the concealer and popping it onto my eyelid, and then taking the setting brush to blend it all out and get rid of any excess on the lid so we have a nice even base ready for eyeshadow application. To start off this eyeshadow look, I'm taking that green. It is a really beautiful matte green, and on the lid, once it's on, it really starts to translate to a teal. It's one of my favorite eyeshadows to date. I'm absolutely in love with it. So I'm taking it on this fluffy brush by Morphe and I'm packing it onto the lid and the outer V to begin with. And what I'm going to do is basically pack it and blend it, and I'll switch between blending with the Morphe brush and then taking a clean blending brush to really smooth out those edges. On the lid, I'm going to take this really nice, I wouldn't say sky blue or baby blue, it's like an icy blue. It has almost like a silver reflect in it, although it is only one color. It's absolutely gorgeous, very almost like metal. It's so gorgeous. So I'm taking that on a flat brush and packing it onto the open space of the lid, leaving the inner corner free. And then I'm going back in with that green, and I'll go back in between the both colors and really just pack it on and build up the intensity and blend it out. Then I'm going back in with that really gorgeous highlighting shade, and this is going to be packed onto the inner corner, and then I will slowly blend that with the light blue so that it's almost like this gorgeous gradient. And then I'll take a bit of that highlighting color underneath the arch of my eyebrow and add that there. And then I'll switch to a pencil brush and take that green and bring that down onto the lower lash line, not too far down. I want to keep it quite tight to the eye. But then once I've built that up, then I'll take a bit of that blue and pop that on the inner part of the eye, and then again with the highlighting shade and just connect it all up so we have a really seamless blend. So I'm going to go back in with that blush. Now typically I wouldn't go for this shade of blush with this kind of cool toned eye, but it actually turned out really nicely. I wanted to keep to the collection, and this is where I would have used the hot pink if I was able to get it. If anyone knows any dupes of that, please let me know. So I'm taking this second shade of the lip glosses that I was able to get my hands on. I was only able to get 2, but it's really, really pretty. And that is the second look completed. To start off the third look, I'm again taking my concealer and popping that on my eye and blending it out with the same brush. That is just my everyday go-to. If I'm not using the Real Techniques setting brush, I'm using my Mecca foundation brush. So I'm starting off this look going into that pink matte eyeshadow again, and I'm popping this into my crease. Now, for some weird reason, I couldn't get it to show up on camera, even though it did in the first look. I have no idea what's going on, but I popped that into the crease, and then I'm going into that really vivid purple. Now this one surprised me. When a purple is shimmery like this, it doesn't usually blend out well. It doesn't usually keep its shimmer once it's blended out. And even though this lost it a little bit in the process, all it took was to just pop it back on and blend it, and then pop it back on and blend it, and I was able to keep the shimmer and the vibrancy, and it didn't turn pink, it didn't turn blue, it didn't turn ashy or grey. I was really shocked at this. So what I'm basically doing is creating a halo eye. This eyeshadow look doesn't tend to look very good on my eye shape, either that or I haven't quite figured out how to work it, but I wanted to try it out with this palette. So I'm taking the bright gold out of this palette and I'm packing it onto the center part of my eye where I didn't put any of the purple. If you do happen to put too much on the lid, you can always remove it and then pop the gold down. And I'm also using my finger to go between the purple and the gold just to really help with the blending. Shimmers are hard to blend at the best of times, and when you're going with 2 colors that aren't exactly cohesive, it can be a bit difficult, so always use your fingers, they're your best tools. And then I'm taking this eyeliner and creating a little wing. This is a hypergloss. When it dries, it isn't glossy, it's actually quite matte, so I can't even remember what the brand is, but I will leave it listed down below if you're curious. It did sting my eyes a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. And then I put some mascara, lashes, and a bit of that nude eyeliner on, again, just to keep my eyes nice and open. Going in with that same blush, I really, really love this blush. I think it's my favorite at the moment. Just gives a really nice finish to the skin. And then I'm going back in with that pink lip gloss to finish off this look.
Alrighty guys, so that is it for this video. I really hope that you enjoyed. I do apologize for the barking in the background if you hear any of that. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Have a fantastic day or night wherever you are, and whenever you're watching this, and I will see you in my next video.